Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the Mohegan Sun Arena here in Uncasville, Connecticut, as Premier Boxing and his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner in this interim world title bout, wearing red trunks with multicolored trim, fighting out of and representing his home of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He weighed in at a trim and ready 145 and 1/2 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign in the ring with an outstanding record of 29 wins, no losses, one no decision, with 27 big wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the hard-hitting IBF #1 ranked welterweight contender whose last 19 wins have all been by knockout.
Introducing the reigning, defending, undefeated IBF welterweight champion of the world, Jaron Ennis.
Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, the time has come for the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing scheduled for the unified WBO and WBA 154-pound championship of the world, 153 and 1/2 pounds. Y su rival en la esquina roja, Puerto Rico Boxing holds a record of 22 wins, no losses, by way of knockout. San Juan, Puerto Rico. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the undefeated, reigning and defending WBO Junior Middleweight Champion of the World. Damos la bienvenida al futuro del boxeo en Puerto Rico, Xander Zayas. It's showtime!
Imagine two undefeated superstars standing across from each other with everything on the line. Xander Zayas versus Jaron Ennis isn't just a dream fight. It's a collision that could create boxing's next global superstar. Two unbeaten fighters, two completely different styles, one unforgettable night that could change the sport forever. Xander Zayas enters the spotlight with confidence, elite ring IQ, lightning-fast combinations, and the composure of a seasoned champion. Every victory has moved him one step closer to greatness, but facing Ennis would be the biggest challenge of his career. Against a fighter of this caliber, there are no easy rounds and no room for mistakes.
He knows it.
He does?
I feel like he does. I mean,
I'm going to ask him tomorrow. He'll be here tomorrow.
Ask him.
What do you think he says when I ask him that?
He might say
he's like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I have left foot.
No, I don't think so. I think he'll say I have better footwear than he does.
Yeah.
I bet he'll say that.
You think so?
No. I mean,
yeah.
Yes, I think he'll say that, yes.
So what do you think? How does this play out?
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win like I always do.
Are you envisioning a stoppage?
To be honest, I'm ready to go 12 rounds if I need to. I'm ready to take advantage of the opportunities. I already envision all the opportunities I can take advantage of, and I visualize them and I see them every night. As I go to sleep, every mistake that I can do, every good thing that I can do, I try to see everything. I try to, play everything out in my head. Like sometimes I wake up drenched in sweat because I was literally like in the fight in the middle of my sleep. Yeah.
Does that always happen or?
It always happens.
Okay.
It always happens. It's something that it's like a ritual. I feel like for me, like I always gotta visualize the fight before it happens. And
seeing what Terrence did not that long ago, did that give you motivation? Because it feels like for the longest time, people were questioning him, doubting him. He wasn't getting the big opportunities, the big fights. Do you see yourself in his journey a little bit as well?
I mean, I got my own journey. I just. And we just getting started. I accomplished good things at 147. I was lineal champion. Undisputed. Unified lineal champion at 147. And now we at 54. I have the WBA. Interim right now at the moment, but I'm looking to be 2-weight division world champion, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna collect all these belts too as well.
Boots is basically a weight bully. That all his time at 147. A lot of his success, you seem to imply, that was because he was bigger than a lot of these guys. Why do you believe that?
He was. I mean, look at Stanionis. Look at all the guys that he faced at 47. He was way bigger, way more athletic than all these guys. And they go in there thinking or knowing, okay, like once he hit me, I don't want to get hit no more. That's it. And you got a guy that is as big as you, is as athletic as you, and is as hungry as you. It's a whole different story.
You disagree?
Most definitely. The bigger they are, the harder they fall every time. And like I said, he gonna see on fight night for sure. And like I said, I took my head off to him. But June 27th, belts come back home with me, guaranteed.
All right. Told you, that was the last time we'll touch him.
I'll touch him again. All right.
Last time you see them as close, it's gonna be this.
I'm gonna take them regardless, guaranteed. Straight like that.
I'm glad you think that way. That's the way you gotta think.
I know.
That's the way you gotta think.
It's not the way I know.
That's the way the last guy thought. That's the way the guy before that
those
thought.
guys. Stop comparing me to them guys. I'm not that. I don't fight nothing like them guys.
All right.
And like I said before, I would have fought them same two guys he just fought. The whole world would be bashing me.
Yeah.
For sure. That's how you know I'm at a different level. And I'm gonna show them there's really levels to this boxing game. Like I said here, a solid fighter for sure. Getting better, but I'm gonna just be too much for him. All this is gonna be too much for him. It's too much. This pay-per-view.
What do you mean all
first
this?
tour, everything. All this stuff is gonna be too much for you.
I've done it before.
That's cool.
Bell rings, skill meets power, youth meets experience, and confidence meets championship greatness. Can Xander Zayas shock the boxing world with the biggest win of his career? Or will Boots Ennis remind everyone why he's one of the most dangerous fighters on the planet? One thing is guaranteed. When these undefeated warriors finally collide, someone will make history. And someone will leave the ring with their